Just issues. Issues. Can y'all hear me now? What's up, Crystal? What's up, Mike Bates? Can y'all see me now? Can you see me now, Scoob? Anybody? Is there anybody out there? Is anyone there? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello out there. Okay, okay. Y'all say I'm back. All right. Just issues. Just having issues. Y'all, I've been asleep all day. If y'all was on the live stream on the Green Channel last night, y'all know I haven't really just been feeling all that good. With I guess it's these allergies and stuff. I had took some medicine last night. I hadn't been too long. Woke up because I've been like sleep off and on all day, and I basically just fed the kids. Well, I had like leftovers, and that's basically what they ate. But yep, I have been lazy today. Have not been out of the bed until now, basically. Have not been answering phone calls or nothing today, y'all. So when I leave here, I'm gonna go medicate again. What's up, Marvin? How you doing? But yeah, I'm getting ready to probably on Tuesdays and Thursdays for a while. What I'm about to start doing on the Green Channel is kind of doing some equipment videos, like if you I only like if I had never printed shirts before, just knowing the knowledge that I know now, if I had never like bought equipment to start a t-shirt business, I'm gonna do like a couple of packages, probably on Tuesday and Thursday of this upcoming week. So on the Green Channel, I'll probably be posting every day, and I'll do the Tuesday and Thursday still here on the Red Channel. So that's what my plan is. I gotta do I gotta like record the videos and stuff, and just kind of show you guys. I'm not really sad, Mike. I'm just like, I'm not feeling all that good. I mean, I'm a little stopped up and stuff. Scoob says, has anyone purchased a merch maker? But yeah, I'm just sinuses. Like, I have been having headaches this week, and also I think my sinuses are like draining and stuff like that. So my throat and my voice been changing, and like I'm going through puberty and stuff, just a bunch of foolishness and stuff, just enough to aggravate you. Yep. Ryan says, I just realized the new press I want from NTL does not have micro. Have you tried? You can add micro to any of their presses, Ryan, and it's still like, okay, you get one of the Ryanette presses and you add micro to the one from nevertheless, like you can add micro registration to any of their presses. You got to look at it. Like, I haven't really just looked on there, but I saw that that's an upgrade, that you can add micro registration to any of their presses. I mean, you got to kind of, I don't know, like when you go on there, don't just look at the pictures. You got to read a little bit and look at the different choices and selections. Because I went on there, it's been a while back, but when I went on there, I saw that they had that. And then I also looked at it and I was like, okay, it's still cheaper than the that press, the green press that Ryanette has, the one that's similar to that. I can't even think of what it's called, but yeah, it's still cheaper than that if you add the micro registration to it. But yeah, it's I need to contact them myself though, and see if they can send me something to review or something like that, because they're the ones that want the customers, and it's people now looking for equipment, and I have their flash dryer, but everybody is not looking for a flash dryer at this time. Some people starting off and they're gonna be doing water-based ink, so they'll be curing with their heat press. So if they really want to be able to help some people. Ryan says, how important is micro? I know there are other ways as long as the films are placed perfectly. I never had a registration system when I first started. I mean, micros, I like really to on my press now, because when I first started, I didn't really know what I was doing. So I don't even use the micros on that press now. And the reason is because it's kind of out of registration. Because when you using micros, you have to zero them back in when you get done. And my stuff is kind of messed up a little bit. I need to get it recalibrated. But anyway, when I first started out, I never used micro registration, and still printed multicolor prints. I have some videos showing that, on the Ryonet press, I didn't have micro registration, but on the press that I have now, it has it. But because I didn't zero it in, it don't. Sometimes it's hard to get it just right, so I don't even use it because it needs to be recalibrated. But yeah, I mean, it's a benefit to have the micro registration, but if you know what you do, I even seen a guy. He had one of the Chinese presses, and he was doing what do you call it? The process printing. I saw him. I think his name was doggone it, what's that guy's name? He was from Chicago, but he ended up moving from Chicago. I can't even think of what his name is right now, and I don't even know if he's still doing YouTube videos. Akeem or something like that. What's up, Debbie? How you doing? I think his name was like Akeem or something like that. But anyway, he had one of those China presses, and he was doing without micro registration, and he was doing process printing. I think his name is Akeem or something like that, or it begins with an A. I can't think of what it is. Yeah, but he was out of Chicago. I think he ended up moving to like Arizona or Las Vegas, somewhere where it's desert like. I can't remember which one. Yeah, but what y'all been doing today? Hope y'all haven't been laying in the bed all day like me. I hope y'all day has been productive and stuff. Ryan says, I'm just getting one of their 4-color one station presses. They are so affordable over the compared over there compared to other suppliers. Yeah, they do. And once you get it, Ryan, let us know how everything is on. Because it may be some other people you can help out by letting them know. If you post about it, either post a video about it and let them know. But from what I've heard, a few people have gotten them. A few Print Squad members have gotten them, and haven't had any issues. Have had good things to say about them. What's up, Shello? How you doing? I was supposed to take some medicine before I came over here, but I left out the house and forgot. But hopefully I'll be good and won't be coughing too much on y'all. But my sinuses are draining. Gonna have to get some more medicine in me. Yeah, I have been asleep all day, y'all. So, what's up, Christy? How you doing? I see everybody ignored Scoop's question earlier, but it's all good in the hood. David says I've been lazying around pretty much the whole day, watching YouTube on screen printing and vinyl designs. Yep. I guess me and my oldest son is gonna go to Sam's tomorrow and do a little bit of shopping, because I had said I was possibly gonna go this afternoon, but I couldn't wake up. I mean, I'm just now getting up, y'all. I don't even know where my watch is at. Y'all know I usually have my watch on. I haven't had it on the last couple of days because I don't know what I did with it. I don't know. But I'm ready for a new one to come out anyway, because that one didn't have GPS. Christy says, I've been napping all day long. Well, everybody been doing the same thing, I'm thinking. Everybody been being lazy and napping and taking good use of a Saturday. Making good use of a Saturday. Let me see. I got I don't know, tomorrow I'll probably be filming a video when I come in here tomorrow after the before or after the live stream. I'm not sure. Patio says, I don't have a merch maker. Not sure what the heck that is. Let me see. What y'all got going on tomorrow? What's y'all plans for Sunday? And I'm kind of boring today, y'all. I'm just waking up. My oldest son was asleep when I left the house. I gotta print his shirts this upcoming week for his lawn crew, the lawn crew, TLC. TLC on your lawn. The lawn crew. Then my other son, he's wanting to sell candy and stuff. So I guess I'm gonna have to come up with something for him. School says it's an all-in-one screen printing press. Yeah, what's a good name for someone who sells candy? I remember that song, Candy Girl. Candy Girls and Boys. I don't know. Candy Boy. Maybe that could be his name. Candy Man. But then all the kids will be scared and won't want to buy no candy if they think he Candy Man. Chrissy says trying to decide what to put on some shirts. Candyland. Sugar Daddy. Y'all silly. Yeah, I'll be trying to get my kids into. Look, I might do that. Sugar Daddy, Christy, Crystal, Sugar Daddy, all kinds of sweets and good things or something like that. I don't know. Come up with them a little slogan. Sugar Daddy, the Sugar Daddy candy store. Mike says St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, big day up here in Massachusetts. Not so much down there. No, but you see, I got my green Prince Squad shirt on when I meant to wear the red one, but I was so asleep I grabbed the wrong one. Ryan says, has anyone ever used the blue diamond press from Silk Screen? Now he has a 16 by 16 infrared flash for $2.99. Is that the one where you have to make your own stand for the flash, Ryan? I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about. Oh, a 16 by 16 infrared flash. I don't know. I might be thinking about something else. Oh yeah, Christy Gumas, I can't even read. Says the sweet spot. That might be. Look, y'all coming up with some awesome names. Let me write these down. Sugar Daddy, the sweet spot. I'll see what he wants. Yeah, that sounds good. If I do the Sugar Daddy, I have to do the Sugar Daddy candy store or something like that. But Sweet Spot, I like that. And maybe make him some shirts. And also he trying to sell drinks and stuff this summer at the park. School says I have had several questions about it, but I know nothing. I watched their one video and was impressed. Henry says School Stan Banks did a video on it. Ryan says yes it is. Yeah, with that, the only thing is having to make your own stand. I'm not good at making stuff, so that wouldn't be something I would probably even be able to do without somebody else doing it for me. School says still not impressed, Harry. It was too shaky. Crystal Leggett says sweet and low. Y'all coming up with some nice names. I'm gonna put them down and see what he like. And I'll be printing some shirts for him too. Look, that's a good thing about being able to print shirts. We can, you can make things look more professional than they really are. Just like with my basketball training program, like I just started last summer. Now I have a lot of people interested. And actually, I started my basketball training last summer, which I've been attempting to train my kids all this time, way before that. But they don't want to listen to me. They now kind of starting to listen to me because they seeing, okay, she know what she talking about. But I trained 3 girls off of a basketball team, a local basketball team. I had 5 kids. I think 5. Let me see. The 3 girls. Yeah, 5 kids that I trained like the whole summer. I had a couple of other kids that came a couple of times, but they didn't want to get up early. But if you really want to be a good basketball player while everybody else is sleeping, if you want to be a good anything while everybody else is sleeping, you got to be grinding, working on your craft, whatever it is you want to do. And That's how you get better. And while they stayed on that same level, you moving up and up and up, each time you practice and put everything you got into it. But anyway, this team, it's like one of the teams. Like in Louisiana, we don't have counties. Excuse me, we don't have counties. We have parishes. So it's one of the teams in our parish. They had never, not even when I was in school, made it to the state tournament. This year they made it to the state tournament. One of the girls that I trained, all the girls, I trained 3 of the girls off that team. They were sophomores. They made it down there, and they lost in the first round. But this was their first time making it down there at all. And one of the girls that I trained got MVP, and the other ones got she got MVP of the district, and the other ones, some of the other ones got what do you call it? They got the district team. They made the district team or whatever. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good, and a lot of people know that I trained them, so a lot of people been saying stuff to me about it. So things will be better. I probably have more people this summer. And the only thing with that is I don't have my own building, so I'm having to use the school's gym, And hopefully, if I can get this place, I'll have a half court setup in this new place where I can do the basketball training. And instead of me having to wait until the summertime, I can do it when I want to. Miss Dunright said the sugar daddy sweet spot. Christy sells snowballs. I've done that before. Harry says, gotcha. I sold snow cones out of the house before. That was like when I first moved back down here. I used to be a hustler all around. When I used to go play basketball, I had a big cooler in my trunk. I would sell Gatorades and waters. I would sell drinks. And I sold candy at my house. I sold snow cones, during the summer when school was out. I have been an all-around hustler pretty much. Candyman, Sugar Snacks. Let me write that down. Sugar Snacks, Sugar Shack. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to see what he like. Scoob says, RJ's Sugar Shack. Scoob says, Jason says, Scoob, why are you looking at stuff? You have top of the line stuff. Scoob says, Jason, I think it's a piece of crap, but I have had some people asking me about it. I don't want to just down it without knowing someone that has experience. Christy says, that's very good. Christy says, no, I have not. That's probably, and what I be telling y'all, with my business, I'm not a business person, so it's a lot that I don't know about business. But I've been in business for over 10 years. I've been having my business since 2007, and with that, I have just bought everything out of pocket. Maybe that's something I need to look into, is getting the grant. What's up, Karen? How you doing? Yeah, I'll have to probably get some help with stuff like that, Christy. But yeah. Yeah, what's up, Rick? How you doing? But yeah, I did train one girl that was in junior high. I believe she was in the 7th grade. I believe she'll be in the 8th grade coming up this year. Where's your sister located, Christy? Yeah, because that's something I don't really know a whole lot about. My stuff is just, I try to make sure I do the right thing, keep up with profits and stuff so that I can report stuff like that. Tennessee, but she Skypes. Are you on Instagram, Christy? Might have to contact her or someone that does something similar. Yep. How many people on here have not bought equipment yet? Is there anybody on here that okay, you're not on there? Is there anybody on here that is looking to start a t-shirt business but have not bought any equipment yet? Yeah, because I'm planning to do those videos coming up. Marvin says yes. And Chrissy says me. Yeah. Like I always recommend, and the reason why I recommend starting it out this way is because I recommend starting out heat using a heat press and then moving into screen print. And the reason why is because usually, I mean, it could be different circumstances, but usually when you first start out, you're not doing like big orders. Cardinal says yes. Krista said there was someone on the Facebook page asking about what equipment to buy. Carolyn says me. But yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna try to have that video out Tuesday and Thursday. Harry says saving for a heat press. Have Cricut Easy Press at the moment. Yeah, that's the videos I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna say, okay, if I only had this amount of money and I had never purchased, using the knowledge that I have today from me starting this business or whatever, but I'm planning to do, like, okay, if I only had just a little bit of money to spend, the best choices, would be this, and I'm gonna kind of expand on it and talk about how, like why I would get this and my plans. Like, okay, if I get, like, if I get a China press, some people have good luck with them and they last a long time, but if I get one of them, it would just to be starting, and then I would as soon as I could try to get another press. But to keep from doing that, it's, a lot of people, which I haven't filed my taxes yet, but a lot of people, getting returns back from income tax and stuff like that. So now's a good time to purchase something where you can make money off of. And, we always buying stuff for our kids and, buying different things. But if you buy something that you can make money off of, you'll get that tax money back, if you put the work in. And you'll continue getting money back, and then eventually maybe the next year you can be moving up to screen printing if everything goes well, maybe even before the next year. Ryan says, should I buy a dip tank when I'm just getting started? You in the beginning, you probably won't just have to have a dip tank. Like, the dip tank is when you have a lot of screens. I mean, they do have smaller dip tanks, and dip tanks are, they're a bit pricey for what they are, but they do come in handy. Like when you have a lot of screens that you have to wash, that you don't have to. Because when I first started, I didn't even have a pressure washer. I used to go in there and I'm sorry, y'all, my sinuses is like draining and stuff, so I'm having a hard time right now. But I used to go in there and I would. Chrissy says check the CDFA catalog at the library. I'll have to do that. But yeah, I used to go in there and I used to use just the water hose and put it on the strongest jet stream or whatever, to get clear my screens. But like when you have a lot of screens and you having to clean them up quickly and stuff like that, it does save a bunch of time. And you don't have to worry about getting hook arms. But the hook arms not bad. You be cut. People be like, man, you so cut. What's up, Massey P? How you doing? Jason says, Ryan, you can make one, but gotta do it right. Yeah, and with that, you want to be able to dump it out and stuff like that, or like have some kind of little release valve at the bottom of it so you can let the liquid out of it. But yeah, I mean, you can do it without it as long as you have a pressure washer. It shouldn't be too hard, but the dip tank, it does come in handy especially when you have a lot of screens to do it once. Cause sometimes I would come in here and be washing screens for pretty much a whole day. I spend a day washing screens, unless you clean your screens one by one because you don't have a lot of screens or something like that. But once you have a few screens, what's up, Slogans? How you doing? Once you have a few screens, I would definitely get one if I'm having to wash a bunch of screens. But it's not necessary in the beginning. Cause I've been at it for like 10 years, and I just got one last year. And the reason I got one was because of having to wash all those screens. And having hook arms, which now I'm so bad out of shape, I probably wish I could have kept my hook arms. Yeah, but yeah, y'all stay tuned on the other channel. I will be doing those videos, and I got something new that I'm gonna be starting on this channel. Once some of the equipment come in, I will start to let you guys know about it and let you know how everything, what I'm be doing over on this channel. What you up to, Slogans? Slogan says, I'm good, thank you. I have a question about how colors do cus oh how probably how many colors. Most of my orders are one color. Like if y'all watch my videos, I'm usually printing one color for my customers. Sometimes they want a front and back, but some people want a couple of colors, like the shirts that I have up here. Like most of the shirts that have more than two colors on it is shirts that I did, like the football shirts. When I did the football shirts, I chose the design and stuff like that, and I wanted to put more colors on it. It didn't just have to be, but yeah, I started when most people want one color. Sometimes they want a front and a back print, and sometimes they might want two prints on the two prints on the front or back, whatever. But most of my customers, and then somebody else on here that does screen printing, let us know about how many colors y'all customers be wanting. But seriously, most orders are one color. Every now and then you might get a two color order or something like that, but most of my stuff is one color. You welcome, Slogans. But yeah, I would like for y'all to do a little input for slogans. What's the most colors y'all get on a regular basis? What's the most colors have y'all got for one order? The most colors I have done, and this is, well, I've done a 6 color design before on my press, but it's mostly stuff that I've done. Let me see, this Suns one, it was yellow, red, black, gray. That was a 4 color design, and then I used gray as the underbase. So school says except for the Navy personnel 4 colors, it's between 1 and 2 colors. Yeah, that's mostly, I mean, most people are gonna be looking at price, especially if you printing for them. Cause I know, like when I print, and that's one reason why I use the Gildan 5000 shirts, is because the people are wanting, a decent quality but cheaper. I do have a couple of customers that request certain things. Patio says I only do vinyl. 3 colors was my most. Yeah, most people are not gonna want to pay for the extra colors. Some of them may, but most people just kind of wanting a shirt for whatever event they have or whatever, like a family reunion, whatever, and they're not trying to pay a whole bunch. They just wanting something, to, I guess, identify them as a group, being together, stuff like that. And now most of the more than one color stuff is like teams, when they come in here and want different things. What's up, Shawana? How you doing? Good evening, Prince Squad. This is a late live. I was surprised. Yeah, I wasn't feeling real good yesterday, Shawana, and I like medicated, and I been asleep up until like 2 or maybe 3 hours ago, cause it's almost 9 o'clock now. Maybe about 7 or so I woke up. What's up, Diamond? How you doing? Chrissy says, do you recommend getting a sublimation printer? Um, what's up, CB? How you doing? Fancy meeting y'all here. You silly. I think it's a good idea to get a sublimation printer, Christy. It give you more options because you can print on mugs. You can print what else? You can do like keychains, mouse pads. I mean, it give you a lot more options of things that you can do. I mean, it just depends on you and your market. If that's something you're interested in. CB says, hey, I see Navy talk. I'm a Navy vet. Scoob says, Cheryl, did you get the merch maker? Ryan says, how often do you have to replace your dip tank chemicals? I probably need to replace it now. Like, it depends on, how often, I mean, how much you, what do you call it? it depends on how many screens you do and stuff. And like if you leave the screens in there for a long time, the train is coming. Let me let that train come through because I want to make sure y'all can hear me. All right, train. We know you there. We know you there. That's enough. But yeah, if you leave it in there for a long time and you let the chemicals come off in there, you'll have to replace it sooner. I think with that's something you'll have to kind of go by. I don't know if anybody even knows how many screens or how many times you can use it. I don't know. That's kind of like people. I had some people that asked me how many washes does a screen printed shirt last. I don't know. It should last the life of a shirt if it's done correctly. So like with that, and I just got mine last year. So I actually have not replaced it yet. But the thing is, when it starts taking too long to break down the chemicals, you'll know it needs to be replaced. School says, again, thank you for your service, Cheryl. Cheryl says, no merch maker. Gotta test my discipline to stick to something. Diamond says, where is the best place to get your shirts for a good price? Cheryl says, live box opening tomorrow and great news. Christy says, where'd you get your VLR? And Jason Enns did the train emoji. Christy, I got my VLR. I did the video on it. Where did I get it from? It's a place out of Texas. I can't even remember, but they do sell it on Amazon. Where did I get it from? It's a place I had never ordered from out of Texas, and I can't remember what it is. But I did the video on the other channel, on the green channel, and I told you where I ordered it from. I think I actually left a link with maybe a code. Think I had a code because you get so much off your first order or something like that. What's up, C Block? Cheryl Brown says, I love sublimation and thanks for reminding me I'm doing better sticking to this. I love this so much. Debbie says, Christy, watch some videos on how to change an Epson Workforce printer into a sublimation printer. That's my plan. What's up, C Block? Patio says, hi, Jason. School says, you can do so much with sublimation. I love it too. Ryan says, Cam Irvin from Print Life says it lasts longer if you don't let screens. That's that's what I was saying earlier. If you don't leave it in there, and I have never left a screen in there 5 minutes or close to 5 minutes. It's more like a minute or 2 minutes, something like that. Because once that stuff start coming off, but you don't want to, you shouldn't have to leave it in there that long. I feel like about 2 minutes should be good. C Block says Scoob, and Scoob says C Block. Anybody have Christy says I have a Workforce. If you've been using it, is it okay to convert a printer that you have been using as a regular printer into a sublimation printer? I'm not sure about that, Christy. You may have to get one specifically for that. Let me get me a water, y'all. Give me a second. They all in the refrigerator now. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, I don't know if that's okay. If that's okay to do. If you have already been, if you have already been using it as a regular printer. Man, I'll be glad when this pollen is gone. I usually don't have issues like this. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. What's up, Felicia? How you doing? Cheryl Brown says, I need an inexpensive dryer or a couple of hair dryers pointed in the same direction to dry shirts. Sure, Cheryl, if you using water based, you can just dry the shirts. You can even let them air dry, let them hang to dry, and you can use your heat press to cure them. And but if you are using plastisol inks, you're gonna have to cure it. You uh semi cure it, and then you can use um your heat press to do it. I got the video out with more information about that on the other channel, how to cure shirts without a conveyor dryer. Rick TV says it. Did I get your message? If it's on Instagram, I haven't. Cause when I got off the live stream last night, I was supposed to look at Instagram and I didn't. I'm sorry about that. I got a bunch of messages on there that I need to check. And then Instagram been weird or something. Like I've been like usually when I'm typing I can see what I'm typing. It just been weird. I've been having to hook my little keyboard up to it to be able to type, but I'll try to get to it. Man, School says hello to everyone just coming on Infinity. C Block says LOL Cheryl. CB says I love Afro Broder. Ryan says I don't understand why people buy software for color separation. I just use your method you taught us in Photoshop. Jason Ian says it's called a dip tank. Don't let it soak in the tank. When you take it out of the tank, the chemical is still on it working. If you leave it in the tank, you kill the chemicals quicker. Scoob says Shawana Bella Canvas only fits embryos. CB says I'll watch again. Felicia says, hey, Sin, I'm doing good. I pray you and the fam is well. Patio laughing at Scoob. Debbie says, has anyone made a homemade conveyor dryer? Rick says, I have the same problem. CB says, got to get back to bringing Parks and Recreation. Oh, binging Parks and Recreation. All right, CB. Man. I should have took some medicine before I came over here. If anybody, let me see, Sharonda says some of them run small, but some are good. If anybody else have any questions or comments, y'all go ahead. I'm not gonna be on here too long. Jason Ian says I stopped watching Netflix. I'd rather spend that time on my business. It's helped. Yeah, I used to come up in here and I would have, like, I might have the TV on, like the Golden Girls or something, and I'd be listening to it because some of those shows that you have seen before, you already kind of know what's gonna happen, but the Golden Girls would be tripping. Rick TV says good night. Time for the news. What's up, Street Life? Krista says watching Netflix, working on orders, and listening to Sin right now. Multitasking. Street Life says woohoo. School says I've been deciding colors and styles for some designs. I can do that from my bed. Jason says I put on a movie I've already seen when printing. Fridays on my shop. It's on in my shop a lot. C Block says I just listen to TV. I like to listen to music while I print, but sometimes I like to print in silence. Like I don't know, I'm kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes I just want quietness, peace and quiet. But I'm a music person. I like to listen to music too. Shawana says, Scoob, do you have videos? What's up, Gina Gill? I see you been pumping out the videos. Felicia says, me too, seeing peace and quiet. Street Life says, hey, what's everybody think of the Hottronics Fusion heat press? That's the best press I see right now, Street Life. I like that. Scoob says, no, Shawana, I'm too sexy for YouTube. Ryan says, one day I will move my business out of my home and into an extra shop. Were you kind of worried what will happen when you open your shop? Like, will there be enough business to pay the bill? You know what, Ryan? I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, I already had the shop, and I had a shop, and I was an apartment manager. I told that story quite a few times. Where they fired me for basically nothing, and God blessed this business to where I was making like $2,000 a month easy, and that was like my take home, and that was that like my business, I guess the way that it started, I hated that job, but I didn't want to quit because I was a single parent at that time, and I didn't want to quit and not be able to take care of my kids. So I wouldn't quit the job, but at the same time, the job made me get a better relationship with God because I was dealing with so much. So I was always in the word and stuff, and I never even thought about what happens if this don't work. While I was doing this, when I first started my business, God wanted me to do a certain thing, and I was kind of nervous about doing it because I'm not like how y'all see me talking on here. I don't like to be in front of people talking. I'm kind of shy. If you meet me in real life, I really am, and I don't really I'm not really like outgoing as far as wanting to talk in front of a lot of people and stuff like that. If it's a big crowd, I'm probably quiet. I'm probably kind of observing people. If we meet in a big group, I'm probably not talking unless somebody asks me something and stuff like that. And then I'm not trying to be too detailed, but when I didn't do that thing that I was supposed to do, my business kind of suffered a little bit, and I eventually did it, but I have had to get other jobs while I had this place open. But I knew, okay, I was like, okay, things kind of slowing down, let me get another job. And then I have had to quit jobs, and I had to quit a job because I didn't really quit because the business was picking up, but I was like struggling. And then it was like some other issues that came up with that job that let me knew it's time to let this job go. And from then on, the business just took off, and I haven't had to have any other jobs after that second time I had to get a job. But yeah, that's the thing with that. Like I never even thought about that. I just went for it. School says I plan to do some videos, but not in the near future. C Block says, yes. School says if Sid comes to ISS in January, I will make the videos. Shawana says, I like watching videos that inspires me to get at it, even if it's not what I do. I don't screen print, but I watch Sin all the time and others too. It just keeps me motivated. Street Life says, the one wearing the lampshade, LOL. Crystal Leggett says, disobedient. The ISS in California is in January, but they got one in Houston that's gonna be in June. I think like June the 6th through the 8th. I already signed up for that one, so I will be there that Saturday, all day that Saturday, because we probably gonna leave Friday. Me and I'm not even gonna tell y'all who gonna be with me, but y'all will see when I get there. I got a person I'm bringing with me. C Block says I'll be the one wearing the helmet. See, Crystal says thanks for giving it to a straight sin. You're welcome, Crystal. Gina says who's coming to ISS Houston. Felicia says what's the most cost-effective price to pay for a flash dryer and a heat gun. Tallman says hi, sin. Pleasant good night to you. What's up, tall man? The heat press, the flash dryer that I have is a fast flash dryer, Felicia. At the time, that was the cheapest one that I could find, and mine it's either 16, but it's 18 by 18 because my press it's like I made sure to get it like an inch bigger than my platen on my press. But I do have a video on it, but it's the same one that nevertheless sells. But I bought it from eBay because I think it was a little bit cheaper from eBay. But you may want to check on that. But I just was looking for an infrared flash dryer because the first one I had the oven coils, and like with the oven coils, it's kind of like it's not even heat all over the whole thing. So when you flashing it, sometimes the middle part might not, it might still be wet when you trying to put your second layer down. You gotta, double check it and stuff. Scoop says, I hear you, Shawana. I will make one showing a paraplegic at work. The ISS show in Long Beach is in January. It's the imprinted sportswear show. It has machines, clothing, and suppliers. Let me see. Diamond says, thanks, Scoop. I will try them. Let me see. C-Block says, yeah, Scoop, good idea. Felicia says, okay, thanks, Sin. But yeah, sometimes when you're going for, you can't think about the negative. You got to be prepared. If you're trying to start a business, you do want to save up and make sure that you have some money to, to cover, your expenses for like 6 months, at least 6 months. And one of the things, like when when you're trying to start a business, you got to have a backup plan too, And to be honest with you, I didn't really have a backup plan. I was just like, around here, I don't think it's hard for me to get a job. Like if I wanted to get a job now, I think I could get one. Cause like I worked at a few places and then like I have a degree, but I don't feel like, I don't know, maybe it's some jobs that may be degrading or whatever, but I'm a humble person. I don't feel like I'm too good to do anything. Like I worked at Pizza Hut here. That was like while I had this shop, that was one of the jobs that, that I used to do. I used to work at Pizza Hut here, and I used to love working at Pizza Hut, and everybody loved me over there. And even now, like when I order pizza and stuff for the kids, they be like, see, you gonna come back and work with us? Because, and when I did work there, a lot of the people, like a lot of managers, because they, they have, a lot of them are managers, but they only are managers on certain shifts, and they was like, it won't take you long to be a manager. Because, I go in there and I work. Like some people play, and that was just, a job that I had because I didn't want to have to get a full-time job, So I just kind of did that to kind of supplement with this place until it picked back up. But yeah, that's the thing. You can't be worried about failing. You know, you just got to do everything in your power to make your business successful. But yeah, when I go to every time I go to Pizza Hut, they everybody know me. Hi, Sin. You know, they always speaking to me and stuff. And when I do go down there, you know, I have had people that's like, you ought to come back and work with us, cause you know, y'all know I'm silly. I keep you laughing and stuff like that, but at the same time, I be serious. uh Christy says, would it be better to use jobbers in the beginning? I'm not sure what that is. Jason N says, I worked at Pizza Hut. Yeah, I really like seriously liked working at Pizza. I don't know. I guess it was like I can make these pizzas. And like I learned how to make pizzas at Pizza Hut. I've made pizzas at home, you know, just from working there. But I don't know what it was. I just enjoyed working there. And I mostly I worked in the back. I was like I cooked the pizzas and stuff. I wasn't a what do you call it, server, but I did one time get a tip. I was on this person called me, the person called to make an order, and she gave me a tip because I was so nice, and you know the way that I talk to people and stuff like that, customer service. And she had one of the managers had actually got the money, and they was like, here. And I was like, what you give me this for? And they was like, you know, the woman you took the order for blah blah pizza. I was like, yeah. She said you were so nice on the phone that she gave you a tip, you know. And that's the thing. Whatever job you have, you know, do the best. Do your best at that job, and people see that. And like with her telling the manager that, you know, that really looks good on you. What's up, Amanda? How you doing? Jason Ends, I was a cook, says I was a cook and a doughboy. Master P says Tony P not not drinking any tea tonight. Y'all out of tea or something? Master P, what's the deal? Scoop says attending an ISS show is very very ideal. You get to see and feel stuff for yourself. That's how I went with Vastex for my equipment. I like the feel of their press, so I purchased everything I needed. Lisa says, this is my side hustle. I'm keeping my day job. Hey, Lisa, if you hustle hard enough, you won't need a day job. Excuse me. Yeah, I have been like, you know, had so many orders coming in and had to give up jobs. And, you know, it was just like, I would be here all night, you know, and stuff like that. Like, you will know when it gets to that point. School says, what's wrong with him, Massey? Jason N says, everyone should come to the ISS in New Jersey, Atlantic City. Maybe I can come to that one year. I'm trying to for sure be at the one. Look, I'm gonna have to take a whole month off and go over there to hang out with school, because it's we have been talking. It's so much stuff that we would like to do. Well, that I would like to do. School can do it anytime. She probably get tired of doing the stuff, but t-shirt wise and stuff like that me and her have been talking about. But I do plan to be at the one next year in Long Beach. That one is next week, huh, Jason, or something like that. It's coming up soon. Lisa says, I plan on grinding, but I also need paid vacation and medical insurance. Yeah, I guess, Lisa, I don't want to work for nobody. I can have a vacation whenever I want to, working for yourself. I mean, but different people like different stuff. And my thing is, you know, trying to stay healthy and staying in shape and stuff like that. That way you won't have to go to the doctor as much. Because, like, This sinus type stuff I have going on, I don't even ever get colds or nothing like that usually. Street Life says, I want to open a shop, but boss keeps throwing money at me. Just got promoted to M&R Challenger. Out, what they say? 16-14 world record holder for t-shirts an hour. Lisa says, I'll be at Atlantic City, ISS. But yeah, I like I was, if y'all, well, y'all, a lot of y'all might not been on the live stream last night, but like me even having to wake up and work, you know, drive the school buses, I didn't sleep well when I would have to drive the bus, because it's like I'm thinking I'm gonna miss the route. It just brings extra anxiety to me. But like doing my own thing, you know, I don't be worried about nothing. What's up, Mishi P? How you doing? Do anybody else have any questions or comments? Jason says, Lisa say hi, I have an ends print coat shirt. Shawana says, okay, too short. I have plans. I can't change Thursday through Sunday. I'm good, Mishi. What's up, Rye? Christy says, good night. All right, Christy, thank you for stopping by. Streetlight says, 3 flashes on the press. This should be interesting. School says, Street, is that you on the videos showing someone making a gazillion shirts? Yeah, if anybody got any comments or questions, y'all can go ahead. If not, I'm going to get ready to get off of here so I can go medicate myself again. And hopefully I won't sleep all day this next day. Misha says, I missed it. I didn't get your notification. I don't know what the deal be with YouTube sometimes, Mishi. I don't know, and I'm kind of doing it late. I need to go ahead and get me, since I don't have as much going on right now, but things may change because I'm trying to get my son doing some, getting going with one of these summer basketball leagues. But I'm probably finna try to get a regular time set up so y'all will know what time I'll be going on. That's what I'm gonna do my best to try to set that up. Lisa says, I'm pressing shirts now, and this last one is 4X. Do I space the letters different? You can put it down a couple more inches. You said this shirt is huge. I'm gonna, man, I'm kind of sore. I did legs yesterday, y'all. I'm about to get back to working out like I'm supposed to. So y'all girl gonna be having to hook arms and be cut back like I used to be back in the day. Let me see. I'm gonna read you the instructions. Where is this T-square? I'm gonna read you the instructions for this T-square to help you out. Let me find it. I'm trying to see. I always put it like if I'm doing a 2X, I bring, if you're doing like a center print, like I do it 3 inches down, 3 inches down, or 4 fingers, but I put it a little bit further down, like maybe a couple of inches lower if it's like a 2X and above. Jason says, if you guys have some positive videos to spare, I could use some in my direction. Things are pretty stressful over here. Scoop says, what's going on, Jason? C-Block says, just drawing, feel better. ASAP, seeing. Let me see. But yeah, I'm trying to find the exact things on here on the T-square to tell you exactly what that says. But basically, you do about 3 inches down. You can add another inch down. You know, another inch or so down if you're doing 2X shirts. 2X and larger shirts. And maybe another inch and a half or so. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't finding it on there. I was going trying to tell you the exact instructions word for word. I can't even talk. Word for word. But that's basically it. Bring it another inch or so down. Felicia says, Jason, I would definitely pray for you. Let me turn this light off. Felicia says, playing for one another always works. Robbie says, Jason, hang in there, brother. What helps me is laughter, so I'm always looking on YouTube, Eddie Murphy Kings of Comedy. They do have a lot of motivational stuff here on YouTube, Jason. It's a thing that I'm subscribed to. It's just like Christian motivation. And I don't know if if you are a Christian or a believer or whatever, but it's a lot of like positive affirmations and stuff like that that you can look at. Lisa says, thanks for the spacing help. Just got a T-squared and the slide is not connected like yours. The cross bar falls off every time I use it. Take care of yourself. Yeah, that the one that I got is the original T-squared that when they first came out. I don't even know why they changed it. They have changed it a few times, and I don't know why. Because the first one, once I learned how to use it correctly, I haven't had any issues with it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and medicate myself. Last night when I was on live, I was my voice was all changing and everything. It's almost 10:30. Yep, Pam, how you doing? Yeah, I'm late too. I hadn't been too long. Jumped on here. I had slept the day away, pretty much. Felicia says, I just got my heat press and hat press, a Silhouette Cameo 3. Rye says, Sin, gotta hit that tub ice. What is that, Rye? Gotta hit that tub ice? I don't know what that is. Jason says, thanks, C Block trying. B and Pam says, I've got serious sinus issues. Yeah, my sinus is draining right now. My throat is kind of scratchy. Last night my voice kept changing on the phone like I was going through puberty or something. Gina Gill say, Kuma estás, right? Street Life says, T-square I used for years. Anyone use the new laser instead? I like that. Yeah, that's expensive. That's more, to me, that's more expensive than it need to be, Street Life. That's why I haven't thought about that. And then the way that it is, like I was looking at the one that stalls have, they got the laser on, like unless you got a big space, that like my setup, I wouldn't be able to use their lasers. It's gonna be in the way. I would have to get a whole new setup just to be able to use it. Debbie says, get some more rest in. I'm gonna try. Me and my son are supposed to be going to Sam's tomorrow afternoon. Felicia says herbal tea. Rye says bathtub full of ice for your muscles. Oh, I just deal with it, Rye. Like back when I was married and before, when I was dating and stuff, I always had somebody to give me massages, but I have kind of learned to deal with it now when I'm sore. I got a what do you call it? A Doggone it. I can't even think of what the thing called that is for your the foam roller. Yeah, I use that foam roller, you know, sometimes. Rod says, I just figured out you're sick. Jason says, if you guys have any questions, printing, feel free to hit me up at jens516@gmail.com. Yeah, I just learned to deal with the sore muscles. School says there's a laser system I found for around $80. B and Pam says summer, winter, spring, and fall in 1 week just ain't. It sure ain't. It sure is not. What's up, Solomon? And Rod says Gina. Yep, I've been kind of stopped up and stuff. I guess with sinuses. It started out I was having headaches, and I was just like, you know, I was having a headache every day. Then now it's like my sinuses is draining. I'm kind of stuffy in there, my throat, stuff like that. And I got this little cough. What's up, Nigel? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, y'all. And I'm sorry, Nigel. We've been on here for a minute. I'm going to go and medicate myself. I might do a shoulder workout tonight. I need to. That's what I might do. Go medicate myself after I do this shoulder workout so I won't drop a weight on my head or something. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. Lisa says, I'm posting a pic of the 4X shirt. It came out great. Felicia says, night seeing, rest well. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all jumping on here. But I'm going to be live again tomorrow. Thanks, Nigel. I'll be live again tomorrow. Hopefully feeling better. I might be live while I'm in Shreveport tomorrow, because I'm going up there tomorrow afternoon. All right, thank y'all. Pam B says, I fell asleep while my students were playing Thursday. Krista says, good night, Sin. School says, $80. One has the crosshairs, 2 Street. Mishi says, feel better. Shawana says, feel better. But yeah, I appreciate y'all jumping on. But I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Might try to get it done early. What's up, Phyllis? Try laying on your bed face down with your head hanging over, maybe. All right, Jason, you're welcome. What's up, Kingsbury? I didn't know you was on here. What's up? School says everyone be kind to one another. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here so I can go medicate, y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it early. I might do it while I'm in Shreveport. What me and my son will probably do is go up there and we'll probably eat at IHOP or something like that. And then go do some shopping and get back, because my other son will be gone. C-Block says, y'all be smooth, stay on point. School says, prayers to all of you. Just talk with Christ Jesus. He can work it out for you. Shawana says, amen, Scoob. All right. Look, I can't read all this stuff. Everybody typing fast. Scoob, check out Lowe's. It's one for $40. I think it's magnetic. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here, y'all. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And got a lot of videos planned for this upcoming week.